Wagwan boys, I want to talk to you guys about how I reached quite a high level of success in my early 20s. So I pretty much started my entrepreneurial journey around 22. I'm 24 now. And I want to kind of talk about a few of the realizations that I come to, right? Because not a lot of people get to experience financial freedom at a young age. Not a lot of people get to experience those things that I've experienced, sometimes in their life at all. But over the last 2 years, I've learned things about entrepreneurship, and I've learned things about myself through becoming successful, through gaining the monetary wealth, through gaining the freedom. And it's made me realize things that aren't always like what they seem to be right now. The number one feeling I always come back to is I got financial freedom probably towards the end of, I think, 2022, 2023. I don't even know, right? But I got financial freedom to the end of, I would say, 2023. 2022. Let's say 2022. And I started traveling all of 2023. I went to Dubai, Japan, and then I went to Miami. And I remember sitting in a Miami penthouse in South Beach, looking over Brickell, looking over the ocean, like this proper nice penthouse. And I sat down, I went, nothing feels any different. I don't feel any more fulfilled. I don't feel better. I don't feel proud of myself. I don't feel fucking like anything, right? And that was pretty much the moment, specifically the start of that year was the moment when I realized there's no amount of money in your bank account. There's no number that you're going to hit that is going to change the internal feelings that you have as a man, right? You can chase all the things, but there is so much more to life than grinding and chasing and trying to reach that next level, because there's always going to be a next level, right? In the early days, it was, I want to get to 10K a month. I want to get to 10K a month. You know, when I hit my first 10K a month, I think I felt good for 10 to 20 minutes. This goal that everyone chases, I want to get to 10K a month. I felt good for 10 to 20 minutes, max. And then I was like, how can I get to 30? How can I get to 50? Not to say it's a bad thing. I think it's honestly probably a good thing that you don't sit around and enjoy it and be super happy about you hitting a goal. But the thing is, we get so attached and so obsessed with trying to hit a specific goal and trying to reach a specific thing, not realizing that that isn't going to make us any more fulfilled, right? I can tell you right now that you getting to 10K a month won't make you change how you feel inside. It won't make you feel less lonely. It won't make you feel more fulfilled. Now, this is to say that I think entrepreneurship, everything that makes life good, risk, trials and tribulations, failure, growth, getting out of your comfort zone, connecting, it's all found out of a 9 to 5, right? Entrepreneurship is 1 million times better. It is 1 million times higher quality of life than working a 9 to 5. Obviously, everyone's different, but from my perspective, the things that make life, the things that make life good is found in entrepreneurship. It's not found in a 9 to 5. So obviously, go on this entrepreneurial journey, try to become successful, but remember that your fulfillment and how you feel as an individual, feeling good is going to be derived from your faith. It's going to be derived from the internal guts that you have, and it's going to be derived from the relationship that you have with God. It's going to be derived from the relationships that you have with people, the impact you're making, and the influence that you're having on the world, right? It stems from your faith. The biggest thing you can do, and the only thing that you can do, is wake up every day and say, what can I do today so that God will be proud of me, so that God will be happy, right? Because chasing a number or chasing a view, like an amount of viewers, or chasing a follower count, that shit is dead. Like, you have to hit it. You have to hit those levels. I hope all of you can hit the level that you want to hit so that you can realize that there's so much more to life than just chasing a number in your bank account or a monthly amount of income. That shit does not make any difference. It does not improve your life. And to be honest, once you get to, like, let's say 20, 30K, your quality of life really stays the same. It doesn't matter if you're making 100K. You've pretty much got the freedom to do everything you ever wanted to do at 30K a month. 100K is cool. 400K, then it honestly starts to get more problems than fucking positives, right? But go get the money, yes. Go work every day, yes, of course. But what I'm saying is, don't think that that's going to change anything or solve anything in regards to how you feel. what you guys don't realize right now, if you're going on this journey, is you are in the best part right now. When you're in that grinding phase and you're just trying to get to your first 10K a month, that's the most motivated, the most driven, the most focused you're ever going to be. You're in the good part right now. So just don't get caught up with the destination. Don't get caught up thinking that you're going to be any more fulfilled or any more happy at any level, because you got to get to the level to realize that you don't feel any different and it doesn't change anything. And that's why don't attach yourself to the outcome, attach yourself to the journey, attach yourself to becoming the version of yourself that you want to be, right? It's not about the number in your bank account. It's about who did you become in order to make that money. Did you become a more disciplined version of yourself? Did you become a more focused version of yourself? Did you become a more articulate, well-spoken version of yourself, and a more obsessed version of yourself, and a more God-fearing version of yourself in pursuit of your success, right? This is also relates to women. Is like, people always tell me, like, once you're successful, do you ever feel like you're going to attract like gold diggers or shit like that? And I say, women that like a guy with money, or they like a guy that's successful, they don't like him because he has money. They don't know the number in his bank account. They don't know how much money he's making. They like him because in order for him to make that money, he had to become a guy who is more focused on himself, who is more focused on his purpose, who is more focused on his mission, who is disciplined, who is focused, who is obsessed, right? They like that the internal guts of the man has been improved. They like that the internal guts of the man is someone that is respectable, right? That's what it is about. It's not about the outcome. It is about who you become in the process and in the journey towards the outcome, right? So that's something that I learned as I became an entrepreneur, is that it's not about the journey, it's not about the destination, it's not about the numbers, it's none of that shit makes you feel any different. The things that make you feel fulfilled, things that make you feel good is your faith, is following your God-given calling. If you can wake up every day, and if you're never going to be 100%, you're never going to be 100%, oh my God, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, this is my purpose, no. But if you can wake up every day and feel like you're kind of aligned with what you're supposed to be doing as a man, and you feel like you're kind of fulfilling your God-given calling, for example, the reason I decided to start posting daily videos on this channel is because I said, what is my God-given calling? Where do I feel like I'm fulfilling his purpose for me the most? And I went through this transformation, right? I went through this journey where I went from not believing in God, being broke, being depressed, being unhealthy, being just a piece of shit, to being where I am now and being who I am now. And I feel the best and I get the most joy out of when I am helping other people like myself go through that same transformation. That's when I feel the best, right? So me doing that's why I decided I wanted to post daily videos, because I said, if I can just film myself every day, giving advice to the 20-year-old version of myself, telling him exactly what he needs to do in order to improve his life and get to where he wants to be, that's what I feel like I enjoy doing. I didn't want to film this video, but now that I'm filming it, I feel good. I feel happy, because even if just one person watches it and they go, damn, like, this is what I needed to hear, boom, and I'm a positive impact and I'm a positive influence on their life, then I feel like I'm fulfilling my God-given calling. So it's about your faith. It's about finding something that you feel is your God-given calling and that you can work on every day, where you feel like you're making God proud. That's the main thing. So focus on becoming the best version of yourself because God would want you to. Focus on your personal relationship with God. Have goals, yes, have things that you're pursuing, but pursue it for the right reason. Understand that there's no level that you're going to hit that's going to make you feel any more fulfilled. In pursuit of the things that you want in life, pursue them out of the desire to impact and positively impact people, and pursue it out of the desire to become the most actualized version of yourself. You want to be the version of yourself that's maxed out all your steps. You want to be full stack around the board. Pursue stuff in the pursuit of that, all right? But if you guys have any questions, my Instagram DMs are open. I'm here to serve you guys. Love you guys. God bless. See you at the top.